I want us to be very honest with ourselves that every time we think of success, the first thing that comes to our mind is the material things. Every time we think of success, we think of driving maybe the latest Mercedes-Benz car, maybe using a latest iPhone and all the material stuff. But success does not merely mean the material stuff. There is more to success than holding the items, than having the materials, right? If your dream is to be a doctor and you are using an iPhone before you become a doctor, to me, I think you're not yet successful, because iPhone is not a successful. iPhone is not an achievement. Your achievement, your dream, your vision is to be a doctor. So until you become the doctor, you are not successful. There are two kinds of people in this world. They are the successful people and they are the rest of us. So it's either you are successful or you are with the rest of us. There is no gray line in between the two groups, right? My point is, when successful people fall down, when successful people face challenges, they take those challenges as a way of opening their eyes. When they fall, they don't sleep. When they fall down, they rise. And when they rise, they actually rise with a new level of understanding. When they rise with a new defined vision. When they rise with a new, totally different level of comprehension. And when they rise and meet that problem again, it means they are prepared. It means they are ready. Successful people don't run away from problems. Successful people don't run away from challenges, but rather they take those challenges. They overcome those challenges. It is the challenge that is going to prove you to be successful. They say it is going to happen, but no one said it's going to be easy. So it means we must be prepared to face the worst of it. The worst is yet to come. We haven't seen anything of yet. My point is that, when the rest of us find problems, when the rest of us encounter problems, when the rest of us fall down, we sleep there. It's either we sleep or we change ways, say, no, this is not my thing. I want to be a doctor, but I've failed my examinations, so you quit. But that's not what successful people do. Successful people find other ways to get where they want to get. They don't change the destiny, but they would rather change the course. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm trying to say that we need to revise the way we conduct our lives. We need to change the way that we visualize problems. We don't need to be running away from problems, but we need to be facing problems head on. I always say our life as human beings, it's much or less similar to a seed. If you throw a seed outside, if you throw a seed away, you throw it with an assumption that it's useless. You have terminated it out of your life. But the moment you throw that seed outside, you're giving it a new life. The moment the seed lands on the ground, it gets a new level of life. Such that when you come back maybe 3 months later, you realize that the small seed that you threw on the ground is actually started to germinate. And if you come back maybe 3 or 4 years later, you realize that very same seed is becoming productive and is actually starting to produce, other plants. It actually start to produce fruits and all this stuff. So our life is like a seed. Falling down doesn't mean that is the end, but it's just the beginning of a new level of understanding. It's the beginning of a total revolution in terms of how you're going to operate. It's a way of opening your eyes. So that's how I want us to view problems. That's how I want us to take challenges that happen in our life. I want us to be very honest with ourselves that every time we think of success, the first thing that comes to our mind is the material things. Every time we think of success, we think of driving